That's cool.
Welcome to the Amadon PodCast.
I'm gonna get really close to the mic to start this out.
Right on top of it.
Right on top of it. Hey. Welcome to the first Amadon podcast.
Amadon.
I think Dane needs to do his radio voice right there.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the first ever Amadon. If I could speak English, that would help. Welcome to the first ever Amadon podcast.
Boom. There it is.
Just like every radio announcer, he just botched our name on the radio.
Yeah.
Did he really?
True.
Yeah.
I said Amadon.
Amadon.
Oh, yeah, the first time.
Madden.
Just tell everyone that English helps.
That's the French version. Amadouan.
What's the German version?
I wouldn't know. Stay away from that place, kind of.
Oh, man. So here we are. We've talked about doing this for a while,
Yep.
and I think our fans are going to like it. I hope.
Hopefully.
We have fans?
Dude, we have so many fans.
Oh, yeah.
We have like at least 10.
I thought it was like 12 now. I thought it was up to there.
I think we are up to 12 fans.
We are pushing 12 years old mentally.
So this podcast is for keeping our fans up to date, keeping them up to speed of what we're doing. We're going to try to do this every week. Talk about what we've done that week and then what we're doing the next week. So it's going to actually be fairly boring, actually, when I say it out loud.
Yeah.
You guys are not going to enjoy this, but we're going to do it anyway.
It's going to be completely uninteresting. Hopefully we're going to have some guests on in future ones. We have a guest today. Hello, Dane.
Hello.
Hi, Dan.
Good friend of the show. I shouldn't say show. Good friend of ours because the show is non-existent yet. Like it's
This is the
it's
first
happening
one.
right now.
But he's a huge fan of it. That's why
He's
here.
already a fan
Yeah.
of a show that is now being born.
Exactly, right now.
That works.
It's just like the uncle waiting in the delivery
Whoa.
room. You know?
Okay.
Same thing.
The uncle waiting in the delivery room.
I'm like that guy that goes around and hands out the cigars.
That sounds
it's
kind of
true.
creepy, dude.
Well, it's Dane.
I thought he was going in a
to
completely
He's the
different direction.
delivery room uncle.
Well, there
We'd like to welcome Dane, the delivery room uncle of Amadon. Standing
Thank
ready
you,
with
thank you.
cigars at all time.
I'm so excited.
I gotta sip some beer.
Yep. Ash just busts into song.
So we have some things to talk about. We have lots of things to talk about, especially since this is our first show. Maybe people don't know who we are.
It's true.
There might be listeners out there that have no clue who the hell we are. So we're a band.
Yep.
And we like to talk about things. So we're going to talk about things with microphones in front of our face.
Because we like our egos that
I'm
much.
almost entirely sure there's been times where you and I have gone like 10 minutes making jokes about the exact same thing and then have it evolve into like 9 different kinds of jokes.
true. Yeah.
And then I don't even remember where we started. Brown.
Brune.
That's the German.
Yeah, Brune.
Brune.
Brun.
Brune.
No, Scottish.
That's getting some Scottish in
Yeah.
there.
Wait.
Brun.
I've got my Brune kilt on.
It wasn't Brun before, but
It
is
wasn't
now.
Brune before, but I went to throw that log and I thought it was going to hit me in the noggin.
I bruned myself the last time I was here. That is definitely an inside joke for some other people.
So we just did our New Year's show.
Yeah.
It was
And
epic.
so now it's 2013, and we're starting all kinds of new things, including this podcast. Let's talk about the New Year's show.
That was awesome.
Actually, before we go on, I just remembered that we didn't introduce ourselves like I was thinking we should,
Oh, yeah.
because nobody knows who we are.
Yeah.
So we're called Amadon.
Yep.
And on guitar we have...
Ashley.
So tell us about yourself, Ashley.
Wasn't expecting that. I play guitar.
Sweet. Bo.
Sweet. On to the next one.
So, Bo, what do you do?
I play bass for Amadon.
Okay.
Among other things. I have other things other than just the bass in my life. Like,
I doubt that.
that's true.
Yeah.
Other than
Actually,
your,
someone-
other than your wife.
Yeah, it's true. That's
Other
pretty
than your
much
wife,
it.
you're,
Bass
just,
and wife,
you're
that's
pretty
it.
much a bass player. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Just a bass with arms and legs over here.
And a wedding ring.
Yeah. There's one of those.
So now somebody's got to interview me because I can't interview myself.
Kaylin.
Kaylin?
Oh, hi, guys. Hey, thank you for having me.
Yeah, for sure.
My name's Kaylin. I play guitar and sing for Amadon. And Troy, our trusty drummer, is not here today.
Nope.
Because he's a drummer. And
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
face it, those guys are late. Hey, Dane.
Yeah.
What's
Hey,
up?
Dane.
Hey.
Hi, guys.
Always late.
Dane, also a drummer. Tell us
Yes,
about
I
yourself.
am. I play drums for American Wrecking Company right now. I've known you guys probably for I've known Kaylin for like 6-7 months. And I've
Yep.
kind of intermingled with the rest of you throughout the last month.
Intermingled.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
That sounds... No, I'm not even going to go there.
It got better after a while.
It
I'll
did.
say that.
It did. The first time was always awkward, but after that, it's just like, oh, okay, cool. Now we're good.
Yeah, now we know each other. It's good, yeah.
Yeah, we know where things go and what
How
products to use.
And
What?
What?
What? No, how things fit together.
You keep
is
Yeah,
that
you
stuff
know.
to yourself, Kaylin.
It's a puzzle.
The
You have
problem
to
is that
kind of
he
like
doesn't keep that stuff to
I
himself.
know. I need to.
no.
He doesn't. That's the issue.
So New Year's. Now we'll talk about New Year's.
Yep. That was awesome.
It was awesome. New Year's was a blast.
Every band was just seriously killed it. It was really good.
So what was the first band?
Static.
Static.
They just blew me
Major
away.
band.
They
That
were
bass
awesome.
player dude, oh my God.
tears it up, man.
The whole band, dude. They're
Yeah,
just
they're so good.
The frontman,
Jagger.
Jagger. He
Sweet
moves like
name.
Jagger.
Yeah, I want to call him Jaeger because it's cooler than Jagger.
Well, I'm gonna just call him Jaeger.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
just
Jaeger.
going to say
How about we
this.
call him Hager?
Hager. That's not good.
Hager.
He looks
Higier.
Hager.
Yeah, awesome band, man.
Yeah, they're great.
That was the first band I told Louis should have on the bill.
Yeah,
I was like, dude, you gotta get Static.
and it's awesome that he listened because
I
they
was
were
there.
seriously great.
And then we had In Suburban Avenue.
Yep, they always kill it.
Suburban. Yes, I do.
Yep.
Shout out to those guys.
What up?
Then we had.
Riot.
Riot and Rhythm.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're probably
Buddies.
going to have those guys on regularly.
Oh yeah. I'm sure they will
That'll
stop
be
and
fun.
with them. They're good friends of ours for sure. And they killed it as always.
We should probably only have like one or two of them in at a time.
Yeah, you
Yes,
get all
we
of them
can't have
together.
all.
'Cause we
They
give them
start
all-
climbing on stuff and just
Yeah.
jumping
Oh,
off
man.
the walls. It's
it's craziness.
One at a time. One at a time.
And they've
Christian's
always
just-
been like
Just
that.
going to be standing on
Maybe
top.
if
top
they're
of your
only
laptop.
climbing on things one at a time,
Yeah.
it might be okay.
Single file, guys.
Single file.
One at
Yeah.
a time. Just like
Okay,
recess.
Alex, you can stand on the bass rig, but once you're done, come down
And
so
then
that
Christian.
Jared can stand on his drum stool.
Oh yeah.
You know,
It's Christian that stands on the space rig.
you know,
not Alex.
I don't care.
You know. You know.
They look exactly the same. You know, let's be
Jared
real.
has black
They-
hair and Christian has dirty blonde hair. You
I know.
don't.
I said Jared
I
on
just-
drums. That's it. I had it
Alex.
mostly right.
Yeah.
I got Alex and Christian mixed up.
There's
That's
just
what
so
my
much
problem
hair
was.
on the stage. It
That's the
doesn't-
thing.
Yeah.
Alex and Christian,
so awesome.
arguably, they look more similar than any of the other two members.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except for
would-
Jared and Ben are similar as well.
Well, yeah, but the hair color's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Jared's
you know?
the oddball. But
Jared-
he's a fucking amazing drummer.
Word. Usage.
You can. It's a podcast.
It is a
Cuss.
podcast. You
It
can-
is.
You
Oh,
can
I
say
can?
whatever you
Oh,
want.
yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, it's not real radio unless we get syndicated on real radio,
Which would be
But
a
even
terrible
then,
idea.
which
it
is a
takes
really
bleep
bad
it.
idea.
Okay, cool.
Really
I mean,
bad
I've been
idea, guys.
sort of paying attention to what we're doing right now, and that would be
No,
we
it's
don't.
terrible.
Nobody needs to listen to this.
No.
I'm,
It's been a
I'd be
tremendous waste of
surprised
time
if our
so far.
fans actually like listen beyond what we've said already.
At this point, I would turn it off.
I would be like,
Yeah,
oh.
me too.
That's okay. All right, but let's keep going because someone might.
You
Someone
never
might,
know.
yeah.
Other bands that played there.
Then we had
Mom's
Rocket.
Rocket.
Mom's Rocket.
CD release.
CD release,
Awesome.
killed it,
Yo.
and then the Atomic Outlaws
Yep.
destroyed the stage.
Just destroyed it. It was
Just,
awesome. Shout
I-
out to Pat, though.
Annihilated.
Pat's awesome.
Pat's rad.
He's
Yep.
really cool.
I just have to say, like, because I was hiding in the office the whole time, trying not to like talk too much because I had to sing,
yeah.
and so I didn't see any of the shenanigans that they did.
Oh, yeah.
And
you just
I'm
walked out
saying
of the stage.
shenanigans.
It was
It
nuts.
was total
It was
shenanigans.
insanity on that stage. It was awesome.
There was like a foot of silly string.
Yeah.
You had to like
Toilet
wade
paper just
through silly
I
string.
almost died during our set.
slipping on.
Slipping on silly string?
Slipping on a silly string can.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh yeah, they had like
After the
40
shows
cans
when
of it
I
or something like
slipped.
that. It was nuts.
that's so insane.
After the shows
dude.
when I slipped on toilet paper and silly string going up the ramp.
I mean, it looked like a clown exploded on the stage.
Yeah.
It's basically what it looked. I didn't because I didn't see any of that. Like I come out of the office and we just walk on stage and there's just shit everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah, yeah.
I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing, man?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
murdering bubbles? Like, what do you got going on?
It was like 6 rolls of toilet paper too, I think is what they went through.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
That's crazy. It was very much, good time.
And then we got to play, which was fun.
Yeah, it was all right. It was
We like playing.
Yeah, it's fun.
We planned a long time for that show.
Yeah.
Since
August.
August. We were like,
That was when we first wrote Control.
I think we booked it shortly after Dreamfest.
We did.
It was like
Right
a week
after.
after. It was like a week after Dreamfest. I'm like,
So we're going to release a CD.
hey, Louis. And it's cool that Louis said yes to that.
Yeah, Lou's awesome.
Yeah,
For that.
because that's a tall request to say, like, hey man, can we do a CD release on New Year's Eve? You
Yeah.
know, because that's for a venue. That's like kind of a big night usually.
Yeah. Huge night for him.
And he was like,
We had to bring it.
Galen, I shall bestow upon you the honor of taking my New Year's Eve night and making it fantastic. He said it exactly like that. I was a little weirded out.
If Louis talked to me like that, I'd be very weirded out.
What if you talked like that all the time? Like,
I don't know if he'd be as successful as he has been.
maybe
Yeah.
not. Hey,
Next onto stage, Riot and Rhythm.
I now bestow upon you the glorious sounds of In Suburban Avenue.
Venture forth into the arena that is the stage.
Be well, my children.
Now he's Moses.
He always just does the
part-
sweeping hand motion.
parting
just-
mosh
and
pits.
now you may do this.
He's just parting mosh pits with a wave of a stick.
Who is smoking weed in my venue?
Oh my god, that's funny.
Oh, that's awesome.
So how'd you guys feel about playing that show?
Oh, it was terrific, man. It was seriously. I felt like we did a really good job. I'm not trying to like pat our own backs or whatever, but
Yet you are actually patting your own back right now.
I'm really good at it. Apparently, it's very loud.
That was actually me. That was back.
Now, from where I was, because I wasn't on the stage with you guys, I was actually out on the crowd. I was kind of like right in front of Bo. It looked really well. The lights worked out well. It sounded good.
Yeah, I was
So it
happy
was-
with that the lights didn't. That's one of those things like when you bring something as complicated as
A lighting rig.
big lighting rig. There's a lot of crap that can go wrong in between, thinking about it and actually doing it in front of 300 people.
I was really excited about the lights going off and stuff, but I was kind of almost hoping some of them started exploding. Just
That would have been cool.
just
Shrapnel.
glass.
Fuck you, Atomic Outlaws. You might have brought silly string. We brought exploding lighting rings.
And we're all bleeding. Look at us. We're all bleeding.
Yeah, we'd be shielding the crowd. We're just like
Yeah.
a back full of shrapnel.
We just turn around and just blood and glass.
Yeah, rock and roll.
It'd be like a realistic ending of The Natural when the lights are exploding everywhere.
Yep, there you go.
There you go.
To be honest, I think
And without the slow-mo.
that show was
Without the slow-mo.
absolutely amazing, just mainly because that was the first CD that I've ever been on.
Yeah.
So it was
That was a
crazy experience for me.
for CD release shows. I mean, that was definitely above the norm for like. It's not usual that a lot of people show up.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
it's
But being
cool.
this is our third CD, I was actually glad to see so many people there.
Mm-hmm.
And
good to know we're not wearing out our welcome. You're like, hey, look, another CD. Hey,
Yeah,
look,
exactly.
More
another
and more
CD.
people
Hey,
keep
look.
coming, which
my
is awesome.
my favorite part of the show was because we didn't use the lights in the first 2/3 of the set,
Yeah,
and everyone's face when we actually turned the lights on for the first time,
yeah.
priceless.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh.
The
And-
deer in the headlights kind
I
of
know
thing.
Yeah.
this is a radio thing, so you can't really see my face, but it was like open mouth, wide eyes.
I didn't even think about that. That's so funny. They were all like, whoa, and we were all like, ah.
And then they were like, oh. And they were like, yeah, suck it.
I did say that on stage that night.
That's why we don't give you a microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bass players.
Yeah.
You're
That was a moment between me and Christian. It was
Suck it.
suck it.
I've actually been clued into your medical issue of stage Tourette's.
Yeah.
Where you only get Tourette's on stage.
Yeah, I'm really calm outside of that, and then I go on stage, I'm just all twitchy.
Fuck you!
and stuff.
Fuck you guys! Fuck!
Suck it! Ah! Another jazz bass? Suck it.
So then that show was done.
Yeah. it
And I was
over.
actually relieved in a lot
Yeah.
of ways.
I was super tired.
I was really exhausted.
That was a
but-
long wait. We got there like 5 o'clock. We didn't even go on stage until 11:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just waiting and waiting and
I
waiting and
didn't
waiting.
get to go to bed till like 6 in the morning. I'm so glad I had the next day off. That's awesome.
Me also.
Yeah.
I probably stayed up till like 4.
I was like 4, and then
It was 6 for me.
Skyrim.
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
Yes.
Just as addicting.
If not more
Theoretically, I've not seen any of it yet.
You are a terrible
Damn
human
it!
being.
You have to
serious?
fucking watch that, dude.
Dude, Walking Dead is the best
I have
show.
both complete seasons. You can borrow the first one.
I shouldn't have said anything. I was like, as soon as these words were coming out of my mouth, I was like, man,
You just turned this into
I
a
am
Walking
going to,
Dead podcast.
I'm going to
Right.
get yelled at right now.
And on top of that, I have all the comics you can read.
Oh.
And they're all on my computer as like files, and like the Adobe files, whatever. Yeah.
Wow.
PDFs.
This is
Yeah.
where Dane
PDFs,
pushes
there
his
we go.
glasses a little closer to his face.
Hey guys, look at all the comics here.
I can't really make that joke because I think we all have moments where we have to push our glasses closer.
I actually do push my
Skyrim.
glasses up.
The
to
fact
my
that we're
face.
doing a podcast,
We're Amadon.
yeah.
We're Amadon. We're so glad you tuned into our podcast. Today we're going to talk about the chemical composition of nitroglycerin. Sheboygan.
Isn't that a city?
Yeah, it's my hometown.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Not really. All right. So we had another show.
Wow.
Yeah, last night.
Last
Central
night.
Saloon.
Central
Seattle.
Saloon, downtown Seattle.
That's a really cool place.
It's a badass place, man.
Sound.
Sound
awesome.
guy. I'm
Shout
shout out to
to Kurt.
Kurt
At
yeah.
the Central, sounded freaking awesome on stage.
Yeah, with such a narrow, long venue, I expected
Yeah.
it just to be completely
He's-
echoey or something, but it was just
He's
awesome,
got it
man.
dialed in.
He knows his thing.
I mean,
for
like
sure.
he had the perfect amount of vocal effects and
Yep.
the perfect spot. I mean, he was like changing the time on the delay and all
Yep.
kinds of stuff, like in the
Yeah.
middle of the set.
Yeah.
And then the stage mix was perfect, and then everyone else out. I mean, like even when I ventured out into the crowd, I could hear the front of house, and it sounded just glorious,
glorious.
glorious. And then
Who is smoking weed in my venue?
on top of that, I think we played well,
Yeah.
which is always good.
I think we
fun.
killed it.
Yeah.
You did.
There was one point in time.
I was merch girl. It happened. I was there.
was a good merch girl.
Yeah, I was right in front
I
of the
even
sound
announced
booth, and
you
it
as
sounded-
merch girl.
You
Did you
did.
notice that?
I waved.
Say hi to Dane, our merch girl. All the guys are like, woo!
You should never have a merch guy,
Right.
It's really
It's
terrible.
just weird.
I actually
It is
had
weird.
at Louis one time another
unless
band.
you're a hardcore band.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even then, you get the girlfriends who look kind of like guys anyway, with the big gauged ears.
That's harsh. Sarah just stabbed you mentally.
Yeah.
But Sarah looks like
Sarah's
a girl.
gorgeous.
Sarah is gorgeous.
That's true.
I got at Louis G's one time. I was sitting there and I was the only one at the merch table. It was one of those times we didn't have anyone to do merch.
Mm-hmm.
And another person from a band came up and was like, dude, you got to get a girl over here. And I was like, no shit, right? I mean, come on. This is stupid. And he's like,
That's where you go. I am a girl.
I was like,
What are you talking about? I have to sit down to pee like every other girl you know.
My name's Dorothy.
Dorothy.
I was thinking Doris, which is weird. So,
Well, that's short for Dorothy.
oh yeah, yeah.
Maybe that's her middle name.
Dorothy Doris.
My name's Dorothy Doris Noise.
Dickinson.
Dorothy
Doris Dickinson.
Dickinson.
Dickinson?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that last name.
Me either. I think I just made it up.
Dickinson.
I think I meant to say Dixon.
That works.
Yeah.
No, we're going with Dickinson.
I think Dickinson is a way better.
Dickinson,
Okay,
Dickinson
cool.
sounds better.
Tomorrow there's
Yeah.
going to be a Facebook page that sprawls up. Dorothy Doris Dickinson. We're all going to get added like, who
Just
is
like
this?
just like Amadon.
Just
Wow.
like them. Oh, wow.
Wow.
She was listening.
You exist.
Wow, she's
Either that or we're going to get a hate letter. There's nothing wrong with being named Dorothy Doris Dickinson.
it's like Johnny
Was
Johnson.
that a funny name to you? Is that fucking funny?
It is.
Is it funny? All right.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny. Not only are you a firsty, but you had the stupidest name in the world. I'm sorry. Triple D is what I'd call her.
And for that, we're getting the hate mail.
Yeah, that's what's
About
what's
two
happening.
bags of it headed our way right now.
I'd say maybe 2 letters.
In 2 separate bags, though.
Good point.
All right, well, moving on.
Good idea.
So,
Do you have glitter on your face right now, Kaylin?
No, I'm tearing up from the laughter.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is.
Are you sure?
I think it's glitter.
It looked.
It's not glitter, guys. Shut up. Jeez.
We'll agree that the one person in the band that would have glitter would be Troy.
Yes. It is hereby agreed upon.
So let's talk some Led Zeppelin with Ashley.
All right.
Bueller.
It's time for everyone's favorite game, Stump Ashley.
Oh, that's right. There is a segment intro for this shit.
Fuck yeah.
So I asked the awesome Amadon fans that we have 4 questions. Now I got 3 questions for you. There's some easy ones, and there's one that's like, who the fuck would know that?
Might
So-
stump me.
It might
I
stump
don't
you. So, question number 1: what Zeppelin song does Robert Plant hate the most?
Do we need to put 30 seconds on the clock?
Take a stab in the dark.
Dude, I look up Jimmy
what do you
Page,
think?
not Robert
Which one do you
Plant.
think he would hate?
Damn, there's so many songs.
But so
Holy
many
shit.
songs that he would hate.
See, this is
That
I
he
think
would hate. Like, I think that's a trick question.
no.
No.
It's not?
I mean, it's
Oh,
kind of an
fuck.
obscure question, I guess.
I'm trying to
I'll
think
say
of,
this:
like,
it's the most obvious one.
Stairway?
Stairway to Heaven.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I would have guessed that one.
That does make sense. Okay. Yeah. All right.
See, I think this segment's going to send Ashley into like a total Led Zeppelin study frenzy. She's going to spend like hours a day just reading about Zeppelin,
Well,
more so than she
ask
already
me
does.
stuff about Jimmy Page and Led Zeppelin. I know more about Jimmy Page.
Well, see, this is
I know.
Led Zeppelin.
This
Damn
is
it.
all included Zeppelin. You can't just
Okay.
focus on one member of the band.
I know, damn
You gotta know everything.
Damn it.
Name the album and year made that the song "Hot Dog" is on.
That's got to be Physical Graffiti, I think, right? It's Led Zeppelin 3? Son of a bitch.
1979 in Throughout the Door.
Yep.
In Through the Outdoor. Sorry, I said that wrong.
I'm not good with dates.
Yeah, you said that. That's why I only have one date question there. But this is that. Those 2 were not the hard ones. I actually thought you might get those. This one is like, who would know this? But here we go. What's the address of the apartments on the front of Physical Graffiti album?
Oh, shit, I should know that. Does it start, does
Why
it have
should
a
you
1
know
and
that?
a 9 in that?
Has a 9 in it.
Okay. 519? I don't know.
97 St. Mark's Place in New York City.
Wow, holy shit.
Those are some hard questions. I actually
Yeah.
I had some easier
Can we
ones.
change it to, like, ask about Jimmy Page?
No, it's all about
No, it's
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin.
It's Zeppelin.
It's Zeppelin, yeah.
All right. Well, I got
Well,
stumped
let me
3
let me
times.
dive into my. I had some other ones in here that I thought might be easier.
Oh, thanks.
Well, the
Call
mission
me
was
out.
to stump you.
Yeah,
Mission
that's
successful.
been...
I literally got one right now. Actually, it doesn't include the answer, so I don't know. I'm going to ask him.
Interactive right there.
Interactive. Yeah, we're getting interactive already. Man, if we could get this live, this would be awesome.
Yeah.
When released, what was the listed length of the song How Many More Times on the first Led Zeppelin album? And what was the actual length?
The actual length. I don't know the actual length. Fuck. That's such a long song. It's like 5 to 6 minutes. I'm going to range.
5 to 6 minutes? What's the actual length?
I have no idea.
That's a tough question, too.
I just listen.
Well, I guess we stumped you.
Yeah,
Bum,
a
bum,
lot.
bum.
Thanks, guys.
Good job, everyone. Jesus.
Well, how about you include one little-known Led Zeppelin fact to end the segment?
I didn't come prepared.
Well, just spout something out. You spouted out like 3 when we were talking about it.
Can it be anything?
Anything.
Anything.
Okay, well, a lot of people probably know this, but Mud Shark story with Led Zeppelin. Oh, nobody knows that?
I don't know it.
Do elaborate.
I guess they were, like, fishing. I don't want anyone to take my word on it. Mud Shark and groupies. That's the gist of it.
Mud Shark and Groupies?
Yeah. You can look it up, Kaylin. Look it up, and it'll be all in there.
I don't know if I want to see any of that.
You're not going to see it. You're going to read it.
No. Well, I'll read it later. So, Mud Shark, Groupies, little known fact. We stumped Ashley.
That was Stump Ashley. Did she get stumped?
She got stumped, bro.
She got stumped.
Oh, yeah, she got
I got
stumped.
stumped.
Fucking
I was not
stumped.
expecting that.
fucking stumped hard.
Fucking stumped hard.
God damn it.
love this segment already.
Yeah. It's
Well, now we have to have segments that we get embarrassed in too.
yeah.
Not that it actually was.
I just got embarrassed for her. I mean,
I was kind of embarrassed.
that you didn't know him.
Yeah. Pay
That wasn't an
attention,
awkward
Jim.
silence. I was drinking beer. So we have some upcoming shows. We could talk about those.
yeah. Let's do that.
What's our next show?
Central
The
Saloon
Central
in
in Kent.
Kent. This
Is that
Friday.
Lush Tones, right?
Lush
No, it's
Tones.
with a band called Recovery Ball.
Lush Tones
Oh.
with the Skylark next
Yeah.
month, right?
Right.
Right.
Yep. Excited about that show too.
Yeah.
And then we have Luigi's
Louise with
on
Feel
the 25th.
Safe
25th.
and December in Red.
It's gonna be
That's going to be
great.
an
But-
awesome
show.
show.
Love
but-
those guys.
Me and Kaylin are doing acoustic set.
The day before.
The day before.
The day before with
James Honeycutt.
James Honeycutt.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't hear
Yeah.
about that.
Well, now
Uh,
you did.
When did Louis, it was only a couple days ago. Louis
Yeah.
asked us to do it.
Dude,
it was
that
when
is
we
so
were
awesome.
we
It
were
was
there
Friday.
Yeah.
It was
That is
Friday.
awesome.
He's going to set up like a little mini stage in the middle of the room,
In
and then
between
put the
stage
tables
and sound
around
booth.
that. And
That's
so then it's
way
just going to be
cool.
Ashley and I do some Amadon stuff, and then James Honeycutt's going to go for like 2 hours.
That's awesome.
It's going to be
Yeah.
awesome.
It's really cool.
Oh yeah,
That was not a special effect. That was Caitlin's
that was
actual
a
belch.
literal belch.
Yep.
Literally a belch.
Literally a belch from the belly. Brown.
Sorry, I just did a Skyrim thing.
Yes, you did.
Unrelenting force.
Oh yeah.
Can you do it? I just did it.
I don't remember what it is. Foos.
Fusroda! Fusroda! It's like
Boom.
a scream, and it like throws guys
But
around.
it's kind of like breathy, too.
I thought Dane was not a Skyrim guy.
Yeah.
I'm not, but there's a funny video online of it's like Fusroda, and it's all this other stuff.
Okay.
And a slight plug too for a guy I know. It's Aaron Edgar. He does this all this drum stuff online. Really cool, really crazy stuff. And he has this video where he has his bass drum. Hang on, it's a story. It's a story.
I'm kidding.
Cars.
But he's got his bass drum on his shoulder, and he's got this smoke machine in it, and he's hitting it with his mallet, and he's throwing out all these like smoke rings out of his bass drum hole. And he has the
nice.
Fusroda song
Out of his
going on
what?
behind it, out of his bass drum hole.
Dude, that's
Oh, okay.
sick.
Bass drum hole.
Yeah, the bass drum port. The word was escaping me. It's the hole in the bass drum where you put the mic.
I like hole.
I like drum hole.
It's got some smoke. coming
Drum
out of his
hole, please.
Got some smoke in your drum hole, bro.
But yeah, so that's where I know Fusroda from.
Ring around your drum hole.
Well, should we mention that we're extremely gratuitous video game nerds?
Nerbs?
Nerds.
Nerbs?
You guys might be nerds.
It's nerds.
I'm a nerd.
I'm sorry. Are you even done with that beer yet?
I am not
You're
done with it yet.
nerd.
We play video
think
games
the-
stuff, you know. It's like
The
you know, like well, anyways. So how about we go around and name our game of choice right now, at least?
Kaylin, you first.
Tetris.
Dude,
Dane.
I got to go with Earthbound.
Bo.
Halo 4.
And Ashley.
I would
Right.
say it has to be...
Right now, like none
Fuck,
of all
okay,
time.
Assassin's Creed.
There you go.
Oh, well, right now I thought it was of all time.
Well, it could be of all time, but you know, like for
mine's
me, it's
only-
always
mine's only
Tetris.
for right now.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's an
No,
easy
Bioshock,
entrance for me.
Skyrim.
Dude, my favorite video game of all time is easily Twisted Metal. Like, original first Twisted Metal on PlayStation. Rocked
It'd be
my
hard
world,
to
man.
it'd be hard to name a favorite
Mine,
video game
mine
of all
would be...
time.
I mean, if you're
yeah,
talking...
that's,
yeah.
if we're talking like childhood
Or like hours
compared
long.
to now, because there's a huge difference.
Hours log Tetris still wins for me.
No, I know. But for me, it's Twisted Metal.
If it was like old school,
I spent a
games,
lot
it
of
would be
time
Crash
playing
Bandicoot.
original Quake too.
Ooh, yeah. I played Unreal Tournament pretty much all the way through every class in high school, so
Wow.
that might be too. Every TA period I had, I was just playing Unreal Tournament on the computers.
Well, we'd like to thank you for joining us for our first podcast. Hopefully, you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed it, because I think we enjoyed it too much.
We gotta think of some
We'll
stuff.
see you at the, we're-
Next one's going to be better.
I
It's gonna
promise
get better
it's
and
gonna
better.
be better. This
We're
is
hoping
the first run.
This first run.
We didn't really have any plans of what we were going to talk about.
I think
We just
that's the
kinda
best way
started
to go.
talking.
Though.
I think it is,
Actually,
yeah.
honestly, I think it turned out better than. Actually, it's better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I thought there was going to be like massive amount. Half an hour is actually quite a long time to talk.
Not for us.
No.
Is
No,
the half
no,
hour
no.
over?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
That's
good.
fast.
Yeah.
I got embarrassed.
Well, that's
okay.
That's the sign of a good show.
Somebody lost some pride. Done.
You know, you're sitting next to Bo. You can just like hit him.
No, you can't just hit me.
Oh wait, that's right, because I still have a bruise.
Bruise. Bruise. And that bruise looks like a brown bruise. It's a brown bruise. It's a brown bruise. Oh my god. Okay, turn it off before we keep going any further.
Yeah, we got to turn it off. Practice.
Oh yeah, we're gonna practice.
Thank you for listening to the Amadon Podcast.